take the chance and roll the dice.
Boom. I'm starting to regret my choice of coming this way. Just because I feel that this is... I'm getting into a very dangerous area. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to do it anyway. Ah! He spits smaller versions of himself at me.
What's your reasoning? What are you after?
There's freaking acid pits. Ow, ow, no! But a buddy! He's so...
Yes, the cat puppies.
He's so... Look at him. Hi. What?
Does anybody ever explain to you why they're in the jars?
You want to come out? I know why they're in the jars.
Okay.
And we'll find out later why they're in the jars. But
okay.
I'm not gonna spoil it right now.
So long as it isn't like they all decided they wanted their own apartment and then lost the keys, and the apartment turned out to have glass walls.
Yes, it turns out that they all moved out, and that's the reason. Yes, you've figured out the mystery of why they're all in jars.
It turns out the actual antagonist was the disintegration of the nuclear family unit.
Yes, that was the problem all along.
It's a very deep social commentary.
I mean, we only do the deepest of social commentary here on ETA. It's what we're known for. Or something. We're not known for just being generally bad at games. Actually, that's not fair. We're not super bad at games. I've seen worse.
Maybe you're just, like, average, and maybe that's okay. And this is the story I tell myself all the time.
That it's okay to be average at games?
I am absolutely average.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with being average at games. Ow.
I don't know, in some municipalities it appears to be a crime.
Being average at games is a crime?
A crime.
Do you care to explain to me how being average at games is a crime? Or in what municipality is being average at games a crime?
Oh man, I feel like if my name's somewhere on the internet, it's just gonna make a whole lot of people angry.
I can't get up there. I can get down here and get more money! Well, I mean, this is the internet. Just by saying that you're going to make someone angry on the internet, you have made someone angry on the internet. It just happens, so...
Oh my god, okay,
well
so like... I've been going down the YouTube rabbit hole because I don't quite have the concentration required right now to start like a new game and learn a new control scheme and all that. Mm-hmm. So I've just been watching YouTube videos while doodling. And I found one yesterday that was so ridiculous, and I had to turn it off because I really didn't need a forum thread read to me. But, like, somebody, I guess it was Reddit, found a forum thread from back in the early 2000s where somebody asked this really innocuous question. And it's like, is it okay if I do an intense workout every other day? Like, am I going to hurt myself, or is that perfectly healthy? And, you know, pretty innocuous question. It turns into this massive flame war, and not because of what you think, but because people miscounted how many days there were in the week, and rather than accept that they were wrong, kept arguing about it in a massive thread. Like, it was wild. Because somebody didn't want to admit that they counted Sunday twice.
So they thought there was 8 days in a week?
Yeah. Or they didn't think there was 8 days in a week. It's just, it was one of those things where, like, I don't know, you're counting on your fingers and you accidentally count your thumbs twice. So they, like, showed the calendar that they had drawn, and the calendar itself had Sunday written on it twice. And come to think of it, maybe this was just like a really elaborate troll before trolling was really understood by the general public.
Maybe. That's hilarious.
But, you know, you're talking, anybody will argue about anything on the internet. Yeah, people will argue about how many days there are in the week.
Well, there's at least 6 days in a week, right?
I hope so.
Or
I imagine a week is one of those things that is only recently agreed upon, right?
I mean, that is a fairly fair assumption. If by recently we mean like several hundred years.
It's probably closer to whenever we adopted
the Julian calendar.
Is it Julian? I was gonna say Caesarean, but that's something different.
Are we on the Julian or are we on the Gregorian?
Shit. I think it's Julian, and that's an adapted Gregorian. This is one of those things that they told me in high school that they were like, you're going to have to know this later, and I was like, no, you're not.
Like, no, there's gonna be this thing called the interwebs. Ooh, I made the jump. Now let's see if I can get out. I did it! Oh god, it's spitting its babies at me. I don't even know if I'm in the right place. Like, honestly,
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Gregorian was after Rome. Oh my god, I'm the worst. Fuck.
But are you?
No, there are many worse things to be wrong about. Maybe I should just argue that the Middle Ages happened before the fall of Rome and see how many people are willing to go along with it.
That depends. What do you want to define the fall of Rome as?
Oh, that is an interesting question.
See, Shannon, the thing that people constantly forget about me is that I have a master's in history. So...
Oh, I had no idea. Or you probably told me and I forgot because I'm dumb like that.
So, like, I legitimately need that definition from you to continue that discussion.
Are you one of those people that likes that joke about the absolute definitive beginning of the World War I conflict?
Oh dear God, no, I don't. But I would argue that it's that the causality of it stretches back much further than just shooting the.
Well, that's the joke apparently. That like if you're trying to simplify it so much as shooting an archduke, you don't understand. And really, it dates all the way back to the fall of the Roman Empire.
See, I wouldn't argue that far back, but... Aw, it's sleeping.
It still looks like a weird elephant to me.
Should I wake up the weird elephant?
It's like a weird elephant wearing spandex. Gross. What is your favorite period in history?
I mean, I like Roman history, but I'm also like a big fan of post-Roman Britain. Mm-hmm. Or as like, I hate that it's called sub-Roman.
Oh.
Like, because that naming scheme means like makes you think, oh no, this happened before Rome. It's like, no, it's sub-Roman because it happened afterwards, and just
Well, sub-Roman to me would be like under Rome. Like there was a village of rat people underneath.
Yes, that is the secret of British history that they don't want you to know about, is that there was the village of rat people.
You know, that's probably much more cool than anything I learned. And therefore, it must be true. Little bug man.
Oh, you wield your nail like a club, Esme, how much deeper do we have to go? Oh, what? Who are you? I see, this old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed. Okay, Sly.
He sounds kind of like Yoda. I mean, like, his speech pattern isn't like Yoda, but just the little noises he was making.
That's true. Ooh, yeah. All right. I am now completely lost as to where to go. So... we're going to go this way.
Okay.
I mean, ultimately, I know, like, right now, our immediate goal is to get back up to the village so we can buy some stuff.
Right. And it looks like we have enough cash to at least buy the compass, if I remember right.
And probably the quill.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Oh, no, we can't do anything with this yet. Never mind.
Stop breaking everything.
But I want to break everything. Oof. Okay. You're in the way of more treasure. Thank you. Ow.
Whoosh.
Oh, okay. This is actually where we want to be. That's good.
Oh. Excellent.
Conveniently. Inspect. How much do you cost me? 50? Okay. Ding! Ding!
This is your subtle reminder to ring that bell.
Yeah, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Bunk! I don't think the bell actually does anything, but...
I don't think any of the interactive buttons on YouTube do anything.
Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. The stagways stretch the depths of Hollownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I'll take you where you need to go. Okay. I need to go here.
Well, I'm glad to see that we finally put Elon Musk's stupid tunnel to use. I'm sorry, you're now going to get a lot of Musk fans who are very cross at me.
You're very... Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I can deal with that.
Okay.
Yay, door's open. I mean, what are they going to do? Go to the boring company and buy a flamethrower? Oh, wait.